Oh, legends. I think I did it. I, by mistake, had my VPN on. That's absolutely retarded. For fuck's sake. That's why I was a blob of matter at the top left. Right, legends, I'm back. I'll edit that out and I'll make it so when we actually put this live, that bit will be cut out. But guys, tell me in the chat right now, smash the algorithm, hit the like button, do everything, do shit on this video. Right where you're from, like the video, and just give it a dopamine. Give me a dopamine rush, legends. I've had like 2 hours sleep, moving house, everything's hectic. And Bitcoin is going up, but I'm not enjoying the going up because I am fucking literally moving house. It's just too hectic. You understand how much stuff you got. Anyway, we're 2 minutes in. So guys, let's talk about Bitcoin. You know what I'm going to say. Let's talk about Bitcoin. You know what I'm going to say, legends. What am I going to say, boys, on the panel? What am I about to say?
We're probably going up. It's up until proven otherwise.
What am I going to say, Will?
Up until proven otherwise, my lad. Same thing we've been saying for a long time.
Same thing. But now we got some other stuff to look at, so.
We've got loads of stuff to do. So, guys, in terms of Bitcoin, it's long until proven otherwise. All you're doing is you're waiting for the retracements like this. So you see when Bitcoin nukes, comes to support, actually bang on came to support here on the wick. Sorry, on the body. There was the wick down to the local support. And then you buy it, guys, and it rallies up. Now you're waiting for the next one. You buy the support. It will likely bounce to the top. And then what you do is, I actually did a tweet about it. The trade is, as soon as you get this move, you do the Lord Dumpu short, which is essentially doing the Fibonacci retracement on it. You take a scalp short here. If you think potentially it could be the top, you should do it if you want to be consistent the whole time. If you then get that, you're in position. And if it does actually nuke, then you've caught the top. If it then continues to go up and you have here, it hits here, and then you go bang up through it, guess what, legends? You just have a 1% stop loss. So essentially, only lose 1% for the continuation. It's the reverse of getting a double bottom formation. Okay, and you have to stop here. It's a 1% loss, right? For a double bottom, you have the higher low. The trade is exactly the same as trying to catch the bottom on something from a double bottom, from a double higher low, double bottom like that into it, get the higher low, continue, 1% loss if it does continue down. You just do the same thing on the way up. And if it does continue and the trade doesn't work out and it's not the top, then fine, lose 1%, get back in and continue. And then you can do that all the way up. And then obviously that 1% loss will likely be covered by the next move up. And if it's not, then you do another recycle of the same strategy. Back down, so you come up here, it then breaks through it, stops you out, it breaks back down again. Okay, Lord Dumpu short, and just keep waiting for that Lord Dumpu short. Okay, so it's no point trying to bet against this, guys. Everyone literally in the world is buying Bitcoin right now, and I'm getting people messaging. My old barber's been messaging me about it. I've had taxi people, we had people in Dubai driving around. Oh yes, what do you think about the Bitcoin? Everyone's talking about the itty bitty baby, and it's nice because obviously we are in position. And the real trading, guys, was done in the bear market. Like what you do is, I did a tweet about it. You work in the bear market. I mean, the bear market rally. You predict the direction. This is where the pros do their trading. This is where you trade when it's not a defined or it's not a simple direction. Okay. All the trading's done here. Now you're not looking to trade. It's just funny how everybody jumps into trading now when it's at the top. What you should have been doing is you should have been jumping into trading here when it's at the bottom. Work in the bear, chill in the bull, because the direction is set now. Bitcoin's going up, so you don't want to overtrade. You want to let your winners win. And if you want your winners to win, trade in the bear, and let the bull run and fucking count your gains. I actually did a tweet about this, guys. Go on my Twitter. I'll bring it up actually. I wrote here, sir, and I got these legends laughing from Scarface. It's not time for TA right now. The trend is in. What you're doing is you're going with your winners. You're letting them rally. And it's just hilarious how a lot of people get into the market, when it's at the top, which is the inverse of what you should really be doing, guys. You should be getting into the market when it's quiet, the direction isn't set. It's much easier to predict the direction than the velocity. And now we're doing the velocity part. And it's harder to predict the velocity, so go with the trend up until proven otherwise. The trend is your friend. I don't know how many more times we can say this on this panel. We have loads of other stuff to talk about, guys. We want to talk about inflation-adjusted charts again. Chris will do that in a second. We want to talk about inflation-adjusted charts. We want to talk about the macro. And we want to say, the question is, people say, is it 100K? Everyone, what's that, mate?
Altcoins.
Yeah, altcoins, shitties. We're going to talk altcoin shitties. We're going to go into the inflation-adjusted charts as well. And guys, everyone's asking me the same question. And I'll just quickly whip it up on the weekly. But like, is it going to go to $100,000 on this move? And I'm going to be very, very frank with you. Nobody knows how far it's going to go because we're in a blue sky breakout territory. There is no resistance above us, so there is nothing to go by. The price has never been traded. You know, in terms of Fibonacci extensions, I'd say 180K to 200K is probably going to be the next big resistance. $100,000 is psychological resistance in terms of a big round number. And whenever Bitcoin adds an extra digit to its price, you usually get volatility. So go back to when it went from cents to $1, then to $100, $1,000, $10,000, all the way up. Usually get a lot of volatility when the price has an extra digit on the end of it. Very, very primitive analysis, but it's the truth. $100,000 is going to set off thousands of bots. All the media is going to go crazy. Everyone's going to be hyped up because, oh my God, 100,000. It's going to be like fucking Christmas. It's going to be like New Year's Eve. $100,000. You know, it's just a big day. So the answer is, I'm going to make it very simple because I can't answer the question, guys. I can't answer your question. I get it all the time. Is it going to 100K on this run? Da, da, da. It will likely, very likely in the long run, go to $100,000 because of debasement of currency. In the medium term, you're long until proven otherwise. There's nothing going against us. You can't bet against us right now. And in the short term, who the fuck knows? It could be the top right fucking now. But I'm not going to bet against it on the short term. I'm not going to bet against it on the medium term. And obviously, I'm not bet against it on the long term. So all you can do, guys, is be long until proven otherwise. And then wait for, let's just say it does go to $100,000 on this move, which would obviously be extremely juicy from the itty bitty. I used to call it the itty bitty bad boy, you know, even in the fucking bull market, but it's not bad. It's going to have to be called the itty bitty good boy or the itty bitty good shoes or something, but I'll work out a name. I can't think right now, but 1 hour or 2 hours sleep. I've moved house. I'm not actually moved yet. I'm still in another gaff. So bear with me. I'll be back properly soon, ledges. So if it does go all the way here, guys, which it could happen, what you're waiting for is this, a break, the retest of the high. I can't even draw them on this table. You break structure, so the parabola is broken. We're getting close to that as well. Comes up, retest of the high. That's where you get your short in, and then it fails. Okay, so, and the parabola, you know, if you're on a 4 hour time frame, the parabola is definitely, the thing is, it just looks like a fat fucking kid getting pushed up a hill. You know, every single time it looks like it's slowing down, it just gets forced, you know, to run up the hill, little fatty, because the itty bitty is getting heavier up here. So the parabola is like this, and it is getting to those levels where it's obviously not sustainable. Anything, just think about physics. If something's you know, growing higher highs and higher lows exponentially, so each high is getting higher and each low is getting higher every single time, you're going to get to a point where it's not consistent. You can't do that forever. It's not. It's just the exponential growth of something. There has to be some sort of peak where it ends, because you can't just keep making those high highs and higher lows. It will end. So we are getting close to it. I'm not going to bet on where it is. I'm long until proven otherwise. I've been long since $25,000, and I bought all of my altcoins at 15K. So obviously we know from what I'm doing, everyone's like, wait, why aren't you like hyped up? 3 reasons. Right now I'm moving house and my internet's fucked. And second reason, I'm already set. My trades are already set, and I chill out in the bull markets. I go to work in bear. Like, everyone's asking me, like, what's going on? I'm chilling, boys. Like, we're going up. Like, the up is the easy bit. We did all the fucking hard work down here in the trading, and we got in our entries, and now we're going. If you want to come into the market now and start asking me how you're going to make $1 million, you fucking missed it. And that's the harsh reality. You got to work when no one's working. You want to work when everyone else is sleeping. Anyway, point's over. Also, guys, we do have the trading bots doing very well. I don't know why it's not on here. Let me have a little look. So if you guys are trading with a trading bot, it's sold here to take profit from this giga fucking long here. And now it's in another long. And guys, the amount of people, I even had people message me like, but why did it sell here and then rebuy higher? Guys, the bot is counterintuitive, and that's why it's so profitable. Usually when it looks like it's not going to do a good trade, it just keeps on fucking going. Took profit from this long back in here at the consolidation and continue. So the MDX Trading Bot's killing it as well, guys. You can go over to the old Bingx. You already know. Wait, what am I on? I'm on the old account. Bingx, guys, go here, type in MDX, and you can check out the MDX Trading Bot, which you can use for free. But if you do want to see these signals on your screen, on the screen here, you need to buy an MDX ALGO account. So go to mdxalgo.com if you want to get the actual buy and sell signals to use the advanced trading strategy. And then if you want to get it for free, just go to Bingx and grab an account. Guys, people are absolutely fucking nuking it right now. Nuking is the wrong word. Nuking it up. Let's just call it absolutely going parabolic. $17,000 worth of copy of profit. I think one guy made like 10K on the last trade. So it's really, really good to see people making money on this. But yeah, overall, guys, go to Bingx. The link's in the description. You need to use the referral link. And yeah, long until proven otherwise, guys. I also wanted to mention something else about the old, not the commitment to traders. I'll let Chrissy Boy do that on his little segment. So Bitcoin treasuries, we've actually added this to our VIP group. So in the Discord server, we now have this set up as a bot. But guys, we're about to cross 12% institutionally owned Bitcoin in this market. I said at the start of the year, when we were back trading at $15,000, I said the only way we're going to get to an all-time high for Bitcoin is if the institutionally owned Bitcoin goes to 14%. We've actually broken the all-time high now, and we did it in 12%. So it's almost perfectly as predicted, but not exact. But I said that if we're at 14%, I think we break the all-time high. And if we don't get that, amount of institutional investment and institutional growth and interest, we won't get there. But guys, we did it. Like, the institutions are buying, they're soaking up all the OTC. There's a lot of IBIT share. There's a lot of IBIT, HODL, all the tickers. What's the other one called as well? So you have IBIT, the ARC share, you have the fucking HODL. All of these things are being promoted to the world consistently. I even saw something in Dubai just today from BlackRock promoting the iShares. So this is just going to cause more and more frothiness, more and more interest. And you've got the iShare products being promoted for Bitcoin. You've got then BlackRock, Fidelity, institutions like, so you got BlackRock, Fidelity, and ARK and Vanguard. Sorry, yeah, Vanguard's in there as
and
well.
Van Eck as well.
Yeah, my brain's not working right now. Sorry, legends.
No, yeah, but that's actually an interesting one. The Van Eck actually just today, an hour ago, announced that they were going to suspend trading fees on spot Bitcoin ETFs until the end of the month. So now they have 20 more days. Or I guess, I don't know. It's like 2 weeks of trading days, effectively, no trading fees.
Yeah, so you're literally, you're reiterating my point even more. It's just so much hype around these ETFs. And then, the BlackRocks, the Vanguards, the Phemex, all these guys, they're going to the market. They're going to their custodians like BitGo, Backed, and Coinbase. And they're saying, we need Bitcoin for our ETF. And then those custodians are going to the open market and they're buying up fuckloads of Bitcoin, reducing the amount of Bitcoin circulating, which means that retail people who are trying to buy, it's more and more difficult. So they're bidding up the price. And most of it is still retail based. We don't even have the really big institutions coming in. There's a guy actually lives in the Burj Khalifa next to me. I bumped into him, started talking about it. He works at BlackRock. And he was saying, like, this is nothing. Like, this is literally nothing. He doesn't know that much about it. He did say, I'm not an expert on it, but this isn't the big thing yet, because the big money is going to come in like a couple of years after they watch the first kind of probably 18 months of Bitcoin actually on this ETF. It's not that they're all going to jump in. But guys, just generally speaking, this is a really, really big positive thing for Bitcoin. We've been speaking about this for many, many years. It hit 14% interest. I said we're at the all-time high. We did it in 12. And overall, it's just, it's another, going a little bit too macro on you, but, you've got actually the Eastern market, like AKA China, going really against Bitcoin, even more against Bitcoin. And they're buying up gold and silver and some other Asian markets. And then you have, like I said from the beginning, I think what America needs to do is they need to make Bitcoin an American thing. And that has actually happened by proxy through the Senate and through the courts, because the actual institution, say the deep state or whoever's really running America, didn't probably want this. They wanted to keep the dollarization effect of the world. But actually what's happened is through the voting system, and it's a big success story for the free market, debatable, but it's for the governmental system of America actually won on this one. And actually Bitcoin is becoming more of an American thing, because once these institutions are now in, they're happy to talk about it and promote it. And you're going to see that happen more and more. So I think what we're going to see is the East and the West is going to become the legacy, the gold and the silvers, and it's going to become the Bitcoin and the digital currencies. And I think America win that fight. So very, very positive for if you're a Westerner in terms of seeing this happening, because, obviously gold and silver is going to have a place in the world in the future, but you're seeing Eastern markets really going against it. And then you're seeing Western markets actually beginning to turn around. And also the London Stock Exchange announced today that they're going to start offering ETN products as well for Bitcoin. And they're going to be open to actually allow people to use similar products to ETFs in the London Stock Exchange. So that's going to happen in 6 months, okay? And there's going to be companies from UK-based companies which are going to do the same thing as the Vanguards, the Fidelities, the Vanguards, and the BlackRock. So there's going to be that in England, in the London Stock Exchange as well. So it's going to get fucking mental, the institutional grade level. And you got to remember, BlackRock has a assets under management, an AUM of 12 times the GDP of the UK. So just let that sink in. This is gonna get fucking crazy. Anyway, that's all we can talk about, guys. Long until proven otherwise. There's nothing you can do here. Don't try and short it. Wait for a break until you look for selling in shorts. Institutions are still coming. It's all getting fucking mental. Just automate 50% of your money. Use the MDX Trading Bot. Link in the description, and then also get MDX ALGO, because MDX ALGO is going to have all the other indicators you can automate as well, and you can also visualize the trades on your chart. So I'm chilling out, leggies. It's going up, automated, making fucking millions of dollars, right? But now's time to go to sleep and let your shit happen. But there are actually other opportunities, and that's what we're going to talk about right now, because we're going to bring in the legends themselves. We are going to bring in. I'll bring in Will first, actually. Lord Dumpu, brother, you've been making how many X's on these fucking shitties, on these shit coins, brother? I want to hear everything.
Many, sir. It's been a turbulent time in the Solana ecosystem in the best way possible. I'll get into that in a second, but I'll just quickly touch on Bitcoin a bit here. I mean, there's really only one thing to say, guys. Essentially, we've had a weekly close above the all-time high now. That's pretty much set as far as it can go. I think that anyone expecting a retrace much deeper than kind of just there is probably just dreaming. And if it is, it'll be just a wick that gets bought back up above here. I really don't see Bitcoin trading much below 60 again here in this cycle. But, we could be surprised. We could see something crazy. But if you look at prior cycles, after the all-time high break, it's pretty much just retest and go. So we'll have to wait and see that. But like we say, on the weekly time frame, this is support now around 65K. And that's just for buying. So there's literally nothing else to say. It's all-time highs. It's now just going to be every day you put a new level on your chart saying this is the new high, and you wake up and that level has been absolutely smashed and it's higher, which is just lovely to see. But looking over at ETH, essentially, it's still the catch-up trade here. I still would prefer to be holding more in ETH because I think that there's more X's. But for me, since I think that, I just go down the chains and I go, if I'm thinking I'm going to long ETH, I might as well just go to another chain like Solana and then spread things out accordingly throughout the ecosystem for better X's. But it just depends on your risk tolerance. But again, there's nothing else to say here. It's just this is going to catch up. Essentially, it's just imagine ETH is just teleporting up here, and that's the next move for it, really. Going into the books, there is very little sell pressure above us and a ton of support, exactly where I was saying, around 70K. I don't even think it'll probably break that, to be honest with you. There's just too much here. There's like thousands and thousands of Bitcoins just sitting right there. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how far this goes. But if you had to put a gun to my head, I would say it probably goes to 80, 90K, and then we get a pullback to like 65, and that should be our 35% correction. So that's kind of what I'm seeing in the Bitcoin. In the Bitcoin, we also have the point of controls and the value areas being really nice lately, like I've been saying most streams. Perfect gain of this. Then you have a little dip under it to take the liquidity. As soon as you gain it, essentially you're off. So once again, if we do come back down, it's all pointing at this 69.5 to 70K area as support. And if we do want to nuke a little bit lower, I would imagine that 64, 65 holds here, which is the previous major point of control from this area. So pretty much everything says the same thing. There isn't too much craziness going on aside from just literally going up. And then we're finally starting to see a little bit of FOMO here happening. We saw a little bit at these previous tops, but this is getting quite serious here. So I would imagine there is a little snapback, but they just keep getting bought up, guys. You can't really imagine it's going to be much more than 70 for now, unless we start losing stuff. And, of course, if we do start losing levels, we all know what to do with that. It's essentially just trade this down. If it retests, do the short. But the thing is, in bull markets, I don't really like doing this because oftentimes they'll just make it look really bearish and then just whip it up, and suddenly you're now out of your long and in a short. And just, for me, it's just not really worth doing that. But some of those plays will be coming up quite soon. And then over to the Degen plays, we have Baby Whiff here, which is Baby Dog with Hat, which has been accumulating for quite some time. I bought it down here and did a really nice trade. But I think this thing, I mean, guys, have you seen? I mean, it just looks ripe, the accumulation zone. It reminds me of, what's that high cap that did this? What is it called? You guys will know.
The old fucking bong with hat.
No. The other, what was the high cap that sat at support and looked like this for literally like 2 years?
Oh yeah, Link. Yeah, Link.
Yeah, there you go, Link. It looks just like Link, but on a much shorter time scale. So I quite like this as a buy, and then I also quite like Soul Pack. which is a Solana meme coin as well. And I also like this bonk with hat because I think it combines the two main ones. But going through here, guys, like go on Bird Eye. It's just there's so many good tokens on here, and it's such a good interface. Like you can
I'll
just
tell you something hilarious. Bird
Yeah.
Eye just reminds me of a fucking chicken nugget.
It's just so nice to be able to connect your wallet and actually just trade via Jupiter because, you know, for all you shitcoiners, we've had to take the token address, go over to this place, paste it in, do this, do that, and it's just very long to do. So
before you go on the shitcoin run, I just want to mention the long short ratio as well. Obviously, just to tell you again, guys, my brain is not working. I've been fucking moving house all day. I was up at like 8 a.m. going to fucking banks and shit. So I'm a bit slow, sorry, but listen. The long to short ratio is beginning to flip as well. So when Will was saying, you know, it's getting a little bit FOMO-y, we're actually seeing quantifiable evidence of that as well in the order books on Binance, because actually people are beginning to get more long than short, which is, look, we're not there yet. This needs to be 70% long for a few weeks probably before it actually turns. We want to see it really begin to build up. But what we could see is if we do come up towards $100,000 per Bitcoin, that's when we might really begin to see the retail FOMO on longs. And look, if everyone's going to go long on Binance, it's very unlikely it's going to continue and give them what they want. So we're getting there, guys. But I like I said, as long as it's proven otherwise, you don't bet against it. You short the retests. And, you know, what the real game, like I say, one more time, is have some HODL, long-term Bitcoin, which you never sell. Have a swing trading proportion, which is catching, you know, buy and sell, catching the swing trades, and have a short-term strategy, which is say it does this, comes back up, and then you get the short in. And if like Will said as well, if you get wicked out, you just lose 1% of that tradable balance. So you're just playing all of the cards, essentially playing chess against the market. Everyone says, you know, trading's like going to the casino. It's not. It's like chess. It's very much more similar to chess than it is the casino. It has an element of roulette to it. Sorry, not roulette. It has an element of poker to it, but it has more of an element of chess. Okay. So just remember to play all those cards. Anyway, I'm going to let you jump back on with your shitties. I'm very interested to see shitties all over the gap.
I just think just like what you said, the rotation's coming in for them. So as we start to have some sort of pullback here, you're just going to see money flow into all the shit coins. So essentially, I only have a couple to bring in, but guys, there's so many on Bird Eye. It's just it's really, really good. It's an all-encompassing platform. You can also see down here the holding lists of the token, which is really nice because you often see some of the exchanges holding the token, which probably just means they're going to have, you know, an excess amount of market makers helping to push the token up, et cetera, because they've taken token in exchange for the partnership. It's just nice things to see. You can see if there's one address holding the whole thing, and obviously if that's happening, then you don't want to be buying it.
Let me ask you a question, brother. So just rattle off for the community right now, like from like order of best to worst, like which ones are you looking at? Like say the top 10 right now, these shitties, because you've literally got so many, it's hard to keep up.
I like this one, Baby with Hat, because it's just sitting at support. Again, it's good. Soul Pack here, it's not quite done. I think it's coming a tiny bit lower, but you know, again, I just like these coins that have the clean SR flip, right? They come out, they have a pump, they have a nice range. It pumps, so it shows that there's the coin, comes back and retests it and pops off. And both of these are essentially in the same place, right? Sitting
what about Bowden? What about Bowden? Bowden, definitely. Bowden, I got into Peng, I made like 3x.
Yeah, mate, Bowden's amazing. Bowden, we got Chatney here as well. Again, a decent token. Again, it's just like, I wouldn't say this is quite a buy here. We all bought it around here, but I'd say that, yeah, it's just good to hold at the end of the day. So many of these soul shitties are doing like 10x in a day. Just go, guys, and just spread your money across them. It's not necessarily getting one.
Bro, what about Peng? Where's Peng at right now? Because I got into that one. I made 3x and took the money. And guys, just to mention as well, this is trade on Solana. So the cool thing about Solana is it's very similar to some old chains, which are delegated proof of stake, where literally you buy and sell with your wallet, with Phantom or your MetaMask wallet or Brave browser, and it's like almost instant transaction. So it's very, very nice DEX trading. Obviously, Solana is a shit coin in itself. Yeah. But it's guys, there's money to be made in these shitties right now, and like we're traders, whether they're shitties or not, who gives a fuck about the fundamentals? Just get in there and have some fun and just try and capture some. And you're trading against kids. You're trading against children. Like, there's no institutional grade good traders. Like, hello, I'm going to go and fight.
Literally zero. Yeah. Yeah.
There's
no
children
pulling around with the books. There's none of that stuff. It's like you don't get liquidated.
If you're gonna fucking trade,
they're googling memes and like dressing up as the thing. Like it's there's no, all of the most basic price action stuff applies here. Is it, you know, basic SR flips. That's it. You don't need to overthink anything.
It's easier than that because it's actually pretty classical, and there's no fucking big traders trading this. So it's literally trading. You're trading against children, and there are some adults in there, but they've probably got mental head of a child as well. Like I feel mentally incapacitated when I'm like, oh yeah, soul with shitties. I'm like going for it, even though it's fun, even though it is really fun.
But it is. You just have to spread your bags around as well, guys. I mean, there's a long list of stuff like MAI, Baby with Hat, Zebu.
The altcoins in the chat, guys. Altcoins. What altcoins are you?
Melon Dog as well. Melon Dog's been sending, but it's all about the rotations on these guys. Like, you don't want to sit in these for ages. You wait for them to pump, take some profit, wait for it to come back to support, then you roll it into something else. Go and find something that's at support. Put your money into that. Roll the profits back into this once it comes back down. It's all like, if you can get the flow of it correct, that's really how you trade these low cap shitties. Because just remember, the cycle of one of these, it does a whole like Bitcoin cycle in literally like a week, and things are done. Like, I mean, look at this. This thing's only been out. It's been out for what, 5 days, and it's already done entire Bitcoin bear market.
It's moving right now. Get on the 1 minute on that, bro. Get 15 minutes. Are you like some boomer? Bro, are you boomering that? Get on the fucking...
This is very true. We are full Degen. We need to be on the lower time frames.
Yeah,
but yeah, look at this. Fully breaking out, fully going up. And at the end of the day, it's only a 3-month market cap. It's got plenty of room to go. So, like, personally, my goal is buy these between like 1 mil and 3 month market caps. And just
what's it called? Baby whiff. Baby whiff.
Hat. Baby dog with hat.
That's pedophilia, bro. Baby whiff.
Well, it's the combination. Everyone knows dog with hat, right? It's been pumping. And
get out the landing page of Taylor with plane or something. What was it?
It's gone. It's gone. It's been rugged, mate. It's been rugged, and that's what you got to be careful of, guys. That's why you only put a little bit in these, because sometimes they get rugged. But
wait, what did they just take all the liquidity out the pool then? Just nuke it back?
Yeah. Swift with Hat got fully rugged. That's the only one I've been rugged on in the past few weeks, which was actually
that was the best one as well. That was
the best one. I know. What are they doing? I can't believe they didn't just let it go. But you got to be careful with these guys. You only want to put in a little bit. And like I say, coming back down, full support test now. So just anytime I see that, I'm just in, and that's that.
It's absolute genius, man. Chris, let's get into some other stuff, and then I think we'll circle back round to some alts. Guys, put your altcoins in the chat as well. Do you want to add anything else there, Will, before I bring in Chris? Because I think
honestly, I think that's it, brother.
Yeah, smash all your altcoins in the chat, guys. We'll chart. We're gonna do a big AMA at the end of this. I don't know what happened there. I'm back in the building. So basically, do this, guys. Yeah, in the chat, put your altcoins. Then we'll chart at the end, and we'll answer some questions. Like I said, it's a bit of a chilled stream. The market is just literally going up in price. So we're just kind of chilling here, looking at altcoin investments and stuff. And we'll do some stuff with Chris, a nation. We kind of we already know what's going on with price action. Like, why don't we try and talk about something which is let's talk about some interesting shit you got for us. What you got for us, bro?
Yeah. So in any case, just the big thing here is, guys, is make sure you're watching your major levels. Previous weekly all-time high closes, all-time high, monthly all-time high close. That's just it. I'm not going to go too far into that. But the big ones, looking at the CME specifically, is the fact that we are still in a total risk-on scenario. So asset managers and dealers both taking directionals. Dealers are now 2-to-1 short to long. They used to be not, like just a couple of weeks ago, they were 90% short. They've now built their longs for continuation of this overall move. The only ones still adding major shorts are the leverage funds, which can just, they're providing liquidity. It's still in place. So as far as I'm concerned, institutional, it's up only. Focusing on some more interesting fun stuff, at least for the local stuff. The big changes that we've seen in the last, weekend, from Saturday through about today, making higher lows, gaining levels to go higher. Open interest was flipping up until the current candle, where people are, the majority of the open interest is longs increasing to go higher. So now we're seeing, instead of back in this structure where we had, price breaking down, right? Open interest increasing, which means shorts are being added, and then they get nuked on for continuation moves. Now the price action has changed just in the last couple of days to where the open interest increasing means people are adding long. So this means that we're starting to get to that point where the retail FOMO is getting pretty crazy. If you're in crypto and people know you are, they're going to start hitting you up. And that just means that those major flushes out that we have had in the past, 10-20% that have been bought back really hard, they're going to come back into play here. It's just the reality of the market. So it feels like bull run. It's blue sky. Everything.
When the indicator's got a good message here saying some guy just bought the subscription MDX ALGO and made all of his subscription back on the first one. The amount of times we hear people making all their money back on their first subscription on the first trade, it's just lit.
It is lit, very lit.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and that's something cool too. Is that we also have the contest in the community right now for what is it? Best indicator back testing. So effectively, guys who are trying to post setups with the indicator for just the trend collection to actually take the positions. All they're doing is they're going to win $100. So whoever has the highest net profit percentage on a specific time frame, they'll make effectively free money. And just like on the 1 hour, on the 15-minute, whatever it is, like net profit percentages. And you could take several in a week, and you can make back everything within that period of time, which is cool.
I forgot to mention as well, Legends, we're going to do a giveaway for lifetime as well. So stick around to the end. We're going to do a lifetime giveaway in this video. And we'll announce the person who won last week. I should mention that at the very beginning of the videos. I always forget. But we're going to announce the winner of the lifetime subscription, and we're going to give away another lifetime in this video. There you go, bro. You're back on.
Nice. But yeah, that's just, I'm not going to go into Bitcoin anymore. Bitcoin's just doing Bitcoin things. The more interesting one in my mind that I'm looking at is, ETH for potential continuation. There's also a much better break on ETH if there's some type of failure that breaks us back down. We've got this old swing level, 39.83. It's effectively just the range gain for the continuation move. So that failure there is what breaks you back down to the middle, to the weekly open. But expect the upside to continue. The weekly failure that led to the bear market, this is equivalent of, I believe, 65.5 or something like that for Bitcoin. Actually, no, it's a bit lower. So as far as I'm concerned, ETH still has room to run. We can definitely make major continuations up here. We're not that far off of the all-time high, which I think is still likely given the current market, the meme coins. And we'll see who wins the meme coin challenges right now. I mean, ETH and Sol, anything on ETH and Sol as far as meme and shit coins, that's just the way to go. That's the freest money right now, as you guys were saying. But we're within 15% off the high, of the all-time high for ETH. Still likely to continue until proven otherwise. And I think that's the more interesting one. There's a lot more clear levels, and the percentages for failures to bring us back to mid-ranges are pretty good for some low time frame scalps if there's some breaks to structure.
I'm getting absolutely hammered with notifications right now. People have been like, oh my God. People are loving it, dude. They are so hyped right now. Like in terms of family, friends, people out there, everyone's just so hyped about the price being where it's at. What is going on? Can you hear this?
Yeah, it's going mental.
Yo.
Also from last week, we talked about Litecoin. I mentioned Litecoin. I know I did because this is the big one we were looking at. We had the major continuation going in. We talked about the Monday move. We had the major continuation going in, the higher lows after Thursday, Friday, and then since effectively the regain of level, we're back up 30% from those lows. So Litecoin can still run. I think Litecoin, I'm not a big fan of the coin itself. I don't care. It's tradable. It's got liquidity left from the summer. It's got price action to test, in the 200 zone. It could go to 400 or 500 easily this cycle.
Yeah, I think it'll probably just get, after Bitcoin moons, it will probably some money will cycle into it. That's what usually happens. It'll trickle down into the old Litecoin. It used to be a bit more of a big deal. Like everyone was like, oh yeah, Litecoin's going to be like the silver of the market. But it never really panned out that way. Bitcoin just took way over the market share. We've got loads of really good questions, guys. Guys, keep asking questions. We're going to do a big AMA in a second. What altcoins are you looking at, Chrissy boy?
Well, so we were talking about XRP as well as some of these older, high caps. that are still moving. There was another big move on XRP. XRP went back almost to its November highs, but it can still run. It's still got a lot of work to do to the upside, and this is typical for an XRP move. You know, does the local high or low, regain at yearly open earlier today, just for continuation. Like anytime you see a high cap that's below its yearly open, if there's even any left, and then the regain there, it's just instantaneously to the dot continuation move. So, I mean, we're up now almost 20% on the day it popped to. So,
yeah, it's a really nice trade, that one, XRP. XRP was also going to move. It's been lagging quite, but it's going to do a pump. It's obviously, like I always say, it's not fucking something you hold. You hodl. It's not a hodl thing. It's a tradable thing, though, because it spikes so fucking quickly.
Yes.
I
don't hold the XRP, but definitely. Do I have to type that into my...
Yeah, how much cum have you got in your rocket?
No. That's so disgusting.
It won't be on there. I doubt it will be on there.
It is. It is. Oh, it's Wrap BNB.
Cool.
That thing's probably dead now. That was an old school shitty.
Yeah,
I love shitty. Like, we got to bring the whole like the shitties back. You know, I like just either way. It's like just like shitties. Like I don't like the altcoins and shit coins is so fucking 2012. Like 2012, bro. Like it needs to be shitties for 2024.
It is. It's 100% shitties. That's all I care about. Like honestly, they're just so good. Like, it's honestly so good. Like you just go on and you just like in one day these things do 10x. And like yeah, obviously you don't put your whole bag in, but just get a small bag of them.
This guy wants to look at KDA. We'll look at your KDA in a second.
Kadena, absolutely. Also, just want to mention that Richard Hart finally rugged some people. So Hex just in the last day.
I saw that. He's locked up all their funds for 15 years and changed the ticker. Max, you'll have a field day about that.
Mate, well, yeah, I was right. I fucking told the world this like 4 years ago. Oh god,
that's fantastic. Yeah, but other than that, it's most of shit coins are getting some high caps moving.
What's the percent loss
on the from the high when we actually had the high to low 65% in the last 3 days.
Oof.
God, he's literally just such a rug.
But he's gonna have the SEC knocking on his door. There's no way you can't do that. You can't make a multi-billion-dollar cap shitcoin, rug it, and then do another one. He's gonna get wrecked.
Yeah. It's 97% off the high on the. I think this is the MEXC chart. I think there's a bigger one. So yeah, it's
hexagons are not doing well.
God, they're on life support right now. 98% off the high on the higher time frame one. But I mean, what do you expect? It's never going back to anything. It's dead. It's sad. It is what it is.
This guy just sounds. I got into Manta because of the technology. The first modular blockchain on L2. Let's go. Fresh project. And also, you had another message earlier, didn't you? AXTK, where you said you missed the drunk streams. The drunk streams will return, sir. I need to move house. Like I said, I had like 1 hour's fucking sleep. I'm a bit hectic the last couple of weeks, but I'm going to move house, be streaming every day. Drunk streams galore in the middle of Dubai. It's going to be absolutely hilarious. I will live stream myself going to jail. It's going to be insanely fun.
That sounds hectic. But yeah.
At least you could lose some weight in jail. Why are you saying I'm fat, bruv? What, bruv? I was kidding.
Getting nuked on by your own guys.
Why are you firing out shots at me, bro? I'm just trying to live my life, give you some advice about crypto, not financial advice, but fucking saying I'm fat as well. Brother, man. Like, I'm chilling out here, dude.
Oh man, but yeah, let me do this one for the guy asked for Kadena. But yeah, the big buys here already occurred. Effectively what I look at is like the regain of the major level that you lost. You're back above it now. The dollar 1.5 is kind of the big one for continuation. You probably expect some type of target up in this area, like 3.1 to 3.29, which is not too crazy. It still looks like it could expand to go up higher. Monthly looks fine. It's tested everything it's supposed to test. We just don't want to see any closes now that would break back under 1.5 or under the yearly on any high time frame level. But it looks to be stabilizing. It's actually going sideways for the last week, which probably means it's still allowing for everything to reset for continuation. It's bullshit back tested the yearly open on the daily. It did it what is that, 8 days ago. So looks fine to continue. I would start to pump the brakes on stuff. And this is kind of general how I feel about high time frame levels. If something just perfectly back tested its yearly open for continuation, that's probably the level that you don't want to lose, right? That makes sense. So if we start losing that, then pump the brakes. Maybe we do some retracement into something lower. But until that happens, yes, you're still at resistance, but you're gaining levels, and that's the important thing.
Said,
you're gaining stuff.
Cut you off, bro, because there's questions coming in. I don't want to cut you off too much, but the Stuba Fibs, let's go. StuTubes Fibs is a guy in our VIP group, so he's in our traders network, and he has this famous StuTube Fibs retracement trade. And it does work out a lot of the time. And sometimes you get into some banging trades, especially in trending markets. Talk to Frank. Yeah.
Absolutely. Let me just look at a couple of these. Chainlink, SUI. Let me look at SUI. There's a couple of the newer ones that had really strong upside moves. Let's see if the capital rotation is going on them. SUI actually had a really good move going into Wednesday last week. The perfect back test of 1.31, which is cool to see for that bullish back test for continuation. So it looks strong. You're seeing some local resistance stuff. It's got liquidity going back to February, which is good. So now you've got that short liquidity. You've put the big low in, the big flush out low. So I like this thing to continue. The biggest thing here you don't want to do is lose the local demand at 1.5. So closing under 1.5, the February open, that now starts to lose shit. And then we look for bigger retracements. As long as we hold the low, it looks good to continue. That's the big thing. Whatever low that gets put in, whether it's right here or it breaks down, if that's the low that matters, the one from the 5th of March for most things, then you're looking for higher lows to continue.
Voila. I'm going to keep this comment up on the screen. It's inflating my ego from the other guy saying that I'm fat and I'm going to have a nice mustache in jail. This guy here. I'm leaving that up. I need the dopamine right now, legends. I need some fucking legendary vibes. I'm out here making content with my team for you, and you're saying I'm going to go to fucking jail and I need to lose weight. Come on, bro. I'm your boy.
Yeah, that's
Wait, I think he's saying. I actually think he's nicely saying you got a pretty mouth, boy.
He's saying you are one beautiful man with a gorgeous mustache, man. I'm just like,
yeah.
Oh, what's up, man?
I'm taking that one home. I'm going to be in jail with my beautiful mustache. Max, when you said maybe it's the... Come on, bro. What are we talking here? While singing No Sacrifice. Where were you talking about, Pepsi or Coca-Cola? Mark, Dutch, this is my past, okay? We said that we're not going to talk about my mental, crazy past. And if you bring it up, you're going to make me get emotional because I'll miss that shit, man. Right, and then one of those moods again. What's your take on NEAR protocol? I just love the fundamentals. That's why I bought it. It went underwater. Yeah. I was swimming about like a fucking goddamn eel. And then I came back out and now I'm a fucking snake on the ground. I'm wrecking things. My investment in NEAR protocol has gone up massively.
Yeah, NEAR's strong. It's regaining everything bullishly perfectly.
Oh, mate, it's actually been the last few days. I didn't know it was that high now. I'm making bread out here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
and it's perfectly back testing yearly opens, regaining levels that it lost that led to the bear market. It's already gained back. It's about to regain its bull market floor, like this range structure. It's regaining it right now. So this is regaining it.
NEAR protocol is good. Let me ask this guy though. The thing is of NEAR protocol. Oh, what the upcoming NVIDIA AI conference? Okay, they're going to be in there, are they? That's quite cool. But I do think NEAR protocol, right? In terms of what I've thought about it, I saw a whole lot of content coming out. It looked to me like it was the beginning of another Solana or an EOS or a Cosmos, or at the beginning stages where you got a lot of developers, a lot of guys who are interested to build on it. You got a lot of projects, a lot of actual decentralized applications which are going to launch. That's what you want to see in terms of fundamental investment. It's like, the reason Windows is so big is because they have all of the developers in the world building apps on fucking Windows. Like if no one built apps on Windows, why would you have Windows? It's nothing to run on it. But you have Adobe and all these Windows and Word and everything. So like it's same as Apple as well, the App Store. Like fuck it. What's the App Store worth? There's nothing built in it. So if a lot of people build on NEAR protocol and it's fast, free, cheap, has good transaction speeds, it's gonna go up in market cap, legends. The people are gonna buy the token and they're gonna use it on the platform. So it's interesting. See what happens.
Yeah, upside proof until proven otherwise. That's the general gist on most of these things.
I
There's
haven't
some
heard
local
that.
failures that'd be interesting. 5.8 would be a nice level if we do start failing on the daily time frame. 4 hour looks fine. Like I said, you're literally every pullback is for buying. You pull back, you have a continuation. Every bullish level is bullshit back tested. So the only way I get bearish on something like this is if we actually create new lows, right? This has to now break new lows, break support, break demand, and then bearishly backtest things to have some deeper retests. But until that happens, like as long as it's making higher highs and higher lows, you long the higher lows. That's all
Guys,
it
I
is.
just want to mention I am wearing Lamski. The Lamski is on.
Oh mate, let's go. Solama with the mate. You got the Solama t-shirt on. That's lit. Soul
bro,
pack.
I'm
That's
literally
cool.
wearing the dude. Like Pepe Solana. This is what Pepe Solana is. I should do a fucking meme called the fucking Lamski. Where's my finger? Why can't I work out what my finger is looking at the camera? I'm literally like,
But I've never been more bullish on Soul Pack. You're literally wearing the t-shirt.
look,
Moon it.
cousins. That's what I'm talking about. Lamski. Make the fucking meme coin. I'll moon it for you for free. Pepe Solana. Yeah, Pepe Solana is looking good. So someone just said £9.99. Guys, I just don't get it. Why is it £9.99? Just send £10. Why are you trying to make yourself
We're getting a discount.
Why
Well, because they're brainwashing that way. Because it's marketing. It's a brainwashing
call me
thing.
fat, bro. If you call me fat and you're skimping out on 1 cent, I'm kicking you from the channel. But I know
No. That's the dude. That's like the mental programming. Everyone's been programmed with 99. It's a mental thing. You're not buying a house for $100,000. You're buying a house for 99.
Yeah, but when you send someone £9.99, why don't you think in your head, why am I trying to make myself sound and look cheaper for 1 cent? Anyway, thanks for the cover of SUI. You're what?
You're very welcome.
Thanks for
you didn't. I did.
Oh right, I was really listening. I was in the chat. You are the best. Yeah,
Thank
cool,
you.
man. We got you, bro. We are the best, and I'm not fat. All right, I'm trying. Fat.
Yeah, but these are definitely the levels for SUI. That's the fib poll's too clean. That's exactly what it is. There's nothing else I can see.
Yeah, that's nice.
I'm a little bit. Wait, what's this? Oh yeah, MDX Lamski. That's my next company. I'm gonna fucking buy up some land in the desert and I'm gonna fill it with llamas. I'm gonna walk around and film these little Lamskis and make them spit all over me and be like, oh yeah, give it to me.
That's not allowed, bro.
Guys, I've had 2 hours sleep. I've been moving house. I don't know why I've got so much stuff. Like, what am I doing with all this shit? It took me all fucking day to move into another apartment that isn't even, I'm not even in my apartment right now. I got to move all my shit from here tomorrow to my next apartment. I moved it from that apartment, got postponed, moved it here, 1 hour sleep, been in the fucking bank all day. They've been like, sorry, can't do a manager's check. Anyway, I'm all right, okay? Just keep the fucking banter going, and I'm going to be chill.
Yeah, I'm just looking at some of the things people are posting. Hey, and by the way, if anybody sees a top 200 coin that's underneath its yearly open, post that in the chat because that's the most interesting stuff that I can see, which is something that hasn't. Yes, yeah. So whoever, if you're like this, that gained it back at the end of February, so 2 weeks ago, it was regaining its yearly open. If you see an alt that hasn't done that yet, pop it on the chat because that's something to look at because these are the moves that you're expected to do.
Do you want fucking hell. Again, Will, do you want to pop up? A lot of guys are asking for like Pepe on Solana and shit for some chart action. Do you want to whip it up? I'll jump you in a minute. So we've got Pepe on Solana. We got VIA. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe that's for you, Chris. VIA. What the heck? Oh god, some guy just said lol clipped. That's gonna go real fucking south.
I'm not a fat little boy.
me talking about llamas in the desert and them spitting all over me and me enjoying it. That's gonna be really, really difficult to come back from. This might be the end.
Yeah, whoever wins best meme. Yeah. Post that it is on his Twitter, and whoever wins best meme wins the lifetime next week. How about that?
Yeah, we should actually do a best meme.
Llama desert meme. The more disgusting, the better.
That's a lot of donuts, bro. I'm thinking a boy you. Guys, why does he I'm thinking a boy you. Write the shit in the chat correctly or you're getting kicked, Mr. fucking Stel Mob. Like, even nah.
He likes you, bud. You got that purty mouth with that mustache.
XRP.
It'll give you a little tickle.
Sorry. MDX Algo, you are our company. Do not ask about XRP. It's illegal. I will leave the company if you fucking ask us to chart XRP. All right?
Yeah, I agree on that one.
Yeah, no, what? MDX Algo, XRP? No. MDX Algo ain't talking about XRP, brother. Okay? So whoever you are right now, and I know who you are, stop it, you naughty man.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we're going hex.
Yeah, I was looking at this thing, Octavia, Via, really strong listing. I think if it does have any type of pullback, you're looking for something like the March level, 1.24, potentially all the way. Actually, yeah, it's already done everything it's supposed to. I'd say as long as it holds a buck, you're looking for upside continuation on the higher time frame. On the local stuff, it's not too crazy. I mean, it's bullshit back testing, but the previous weekly open at $2 is really holding it down right now. So gain 2.04, and you're likely going to have an expansion of like 2.6 again to retest the high, even if you do fail. But the demand under like 1.6 looks pretty strong until you start losing something. But it's in the range. So.
XRP boys are in euphoria after 20% move, but are still down 70% compared to Bitcoin in 6 months. Exactly. It's always the story.
Exactly. Well, your student here, Eve, is saying XRP to the moon. I think you're going to have to teach her a lesson.
Yeah, that's dropped. That's dropped. Eve, it's over. Friday lesson cancelled.
No, you need to have a sit down. This to be disciplinary. Like you can't be saying this.
Like, disciplinaries. This one's just straight removal now. We can't be doing removal. This is just complete removal from the calendar.
Let me just look across another one. So like I said, guys, if you see an alt top 200 or something, like a lot of central exchange exposure that's like under its yearly open, like make sure you say something because that's going to be a big deal.
Will bring up Pepe on Sol. Then let's have a look at these ones. Oh, it actually looks like it's holding support.
Got it. Mate, it looks just like Joe Biden did before it pumped. Like, looks exactly the same. It's got that nice structure. Normally, these things they do a quick little. If it looks too nice here, it normally does that and then buys back up and then squeezes up. So, yeah, it looks decent. 13 mil market cap. Still a little bit like for these shitties, it's a little bit high. I know that sounds ridiculous, but you do kind of just want like the 3 mils, the 5 mils. They do bits because it's just so easy for them to get to a 20 mil cap. But yeah, I mean, if you're trying to aim for this to go to like 100 mil market cap, could be a decent buy.
Lovely. Some guy saying, please, can I get that Algo life? You might win it today, brother, because we're doing a giveaway. Obviously, every week we give one lifetime away. So you might be in with a little bit. We might actually stop doing it because we are giving them away quite a lot. So we might do it like once a month to make them a little bit less, make it more scarce. But yeah, please, Algo life. This guy, you might win, brother. OD. Don't OD, though, OD. Try not to OD. OD.
Yeah, don't OD, mate. That's not good.
Dog with hat to the moon. Fuck.
Oh, mate, dog with hat's already in the moon. That's done, mate. You need Peng. You need Soul Pack. Look at this. This is primed. It's absolutely primed to pump, and this is even more primed. They're all just. You need things on support, guys. You don't want to go chasing the dog with hat stuff. Like, look, it's not even. Let's have a look at dog with hat. I'm pretty sure it's just super pumped right now.
You don't want to go chasing the dog with hat stuff. Honestly, crypto when it gets to this level of degen, it just is hilarious. I just love it.
Yeah, you don't like guys. You don't be buying that. It's like distributing.
You're gonna get nuked up.
It might go higher, but just like you like that's already done. Like guys, it's a $2 billion market cap. This thing is crazy. Yeah, this thing on chain. Look at this shit. It's gone from since the 23rd of November. It's gone from nothing to a $2 billion market cap. This is not when you buy. This is when you sell. This is when you sell everything and put it in Peng or put it in something else.
Don't Chris, you can probably take this one. He wants to know basically on the trend collection indicator. It's one of our flagship indicators. It's one of my favorites. It is actually my favorite indicator. The C means confluence with other indicators. So it's essentially like a continuation signature or confluence with other indications. And Zilliqa, my friend, is the Ethereum out of India. It's an Indian company. I don't know if they're still Indian developers and everything, but it's from India, Zilliqa. I don't know anything about the fundamentals anymore. But we'll look at a
Mate, Zilliqa was a great bag for me in 2017. Did absolute bits. Let's check out Zill and see what they're saying.
So the C,
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
is
so
the-
just to reiterate for the question forums, like, so when you see the C's, these are because the trend collection uses access to 3 different types of logic to give you trades. When you see the C's, they're basically just confluence of saying all of the logic is lining up in the same direction, not just one of them, but all of them.
This is a really nice call. You've got right now. So guys, if you look at these indicator calls, this is on focus settings. This is the MDX Trend Master Trend Collection Indicator, and it's on focus, isn't it? And it's looking real nice.
I mean, and that's on spot. So imagine in the last, this is some on the daily time frame. So in the last year, you're doing 934% with 1x effectively. You know, you throw 5x leverage on there, and all of a sudden you're making like life-changing money.
At the bottom right hand, let me get rid of this guy's chat. At the bottom right hand side of the screen, Legends, you can see a little box, and it says here what the actual back tested results are. So all of our indicators are fully back tested, and as you literally do just take the buy and sell signals, you will be profitable. And there's not a lot of people who can testify that type of, you know, quality, because essentially this is a 5-star. It's 5 stars, and it's got 900% on 1x.
Yeah. We might do that for the next one, throw a liquidation calculator in it, but we've got so much, and the fact that this thing's already set up to be bot traded. So you just copy paste the alert settings from whatever your connection is. And that's what we're doing on Wednesday, is having like a deep dive bot setting, how to get people, I think we're calling it 0 to hero botting, effectively getting people exposure to algorithmic trading who have no experience in it whatsoever. And it's basically a money printer. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want a money printer?
It's all about patience. You will win. We got this one here called Layer AI. I suppose we could look at that.
Is that a low cap or? No, I thought it was on Gate and Qcoin.
Put your questions, guys. So we're just going to answer questions in the chat for the last 10 minutes of this. Just ask us any questions you want. Next week, I'm going to be moving into my new apartment. I'm not in my new apartment right now, so next week everything will get better in terms of streaming and sleep and energy. And then we will be back. But yeah, overall, Legends, let's answer some questions. There's a lot to talk about, really. We didn't do any of the inflation adjusted charts, but we'll leave that for another day. And also we're going to do the giveaway in a minute, okay? So everyone keep it around. Somebody wants to look at Peng, please, Pleb. Pleb. He's either calling us Pleb or Pleb's a meme coin, but you never know with these guys in the chat. They might just be calling us Plebs.
We just did Peng, Andrew. It's going out. I got a bag of Peng.
You are Peng.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just looking at this layer AI thing. Like, it's in full price discovery, you know, even with everything off.
What is this absolute moon rocket?
It's already done everything it's supposed to do. If it does have a collapse move, it should probably do something more deep into July Q3, potentially, like back down to like 0.18. If there's some type of like TRB style flush back down, but I don't see that happening right now. This looks like it's, I mean, in only about 8 months, it consolidated higher load and then just full cent. So that's cool.
Rollbit lost its yearly open. Rollbit's got a coin, is it? In terms of when am I anticipating the halving price decline? It's like I've said from the beginning of this year, it's since $25,000 to $30,000 when we broke out. It's long until proven otherwise. So I think that we get some sort of correction in price during the halving period when all that hype gets kind of cools off. But I just believe that there is going to be a cool-off period between 20 and 40% during the halving period. But I'm not betting on it yet. I'm waiting because I'm long until proven otherwise, guys. You have to go with the trend. Do not bet against the trend. You have to go with the wins. This is what we're built to do. We've got to go with it, let it run, wait for a break of trend and correction and structure, and then you can think about how far we're going to go down. But right now, long until proven otherwise. Don't know when it's going to happen exactly. Just during the halving, I think we're going to get something.
Yeah, I'm just looking at some stuff right now.
Llama token already exists. Who the fuck took Llama token? I'm wearing the Llama ski. I need to start printing t-shirts like this and just farming out the Llama ski.
It's all about alpacas, to be honest with you.
What's the difference, mate?
That's actually a really good point. I'm pretty sure alpacas just have better fur. They're just more pimped out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and they're nicer. Like alpacas are beautiful, lovely creatures. Llamas are disgusting, things that spit in your mouth. It's disgusting.
Bro, I like when they spit in my mouth. Stop disrespecting the alarm scheme, man. Bro. Max, send private jet. Wait, send the private jet, Max. We need it, bruv. Lucky Jim Bob 111. What, dude? What? When you send the jet for what? Get the alarm ski. I'll get a private jet with some alarm skis in it. If we go to $1 million, I will say it now. If Bitcoin goes to $1 million, I will charter a private jet and I will move some alpacas and alarm skis to a fucking goddamn desert, and I'll have a party with them in the fucking goddamn in the heat. I'm actually up for that. Will, you're coming with me as well, and Chris. You or everyone on this panel. I'm saying it now. If it goes to $1 million, we're getting a private jet and we're filling it with alarm skis, and we're getting spat on our journey to the desert.
No, let's go commercial, but we'll book out loads of seats in the aisle for the alpacas. Just like, have you seen the Arabs that do that, mate? They book like 60 seats for their birds, mate. We need to do that with alpacas.
No, I actually saw that. I think I sent that to you. Oh yeah, this is actually a good one. No, the internet's not back yet. I'm moving to my apartment tomorrow. So bro, do Ultra. Ultra's actually looking like it's going to be one of those moonship positions right now. I think it might have broken out a trend. Okay, we're getting.
Yeah, it did the move. It did the move on Tuesday. We talked about it last stream. So it did the higher low from 22.7. It's at major resistance here around 40 cents, but it looks strong. It's already done the back test of the yearly open. There's not really anything left to do except for moonshot it. And
look,
I'm just looking at the weekly. Yeah, weekly looks pretty decent as well. It's still got something to do for continuation, but I would say at this point with the market, things probably going back to minimum test like 76, like that low structure. Yeah, the daily looks strong. It's just at resistance.
Yeah. I reckon it's at resistance and it cools off here a little bit. And if it can basically push through and find a higher low, it could do a Gala Games. And if you look at Gala Games, what's the market cap of Gala Games actually quickly? Let me have a quick look on my screen. Yeah, Gala Games has gone much higher. But I'm saying it could do a Gala Games in terms of actually going back to a market capitalization of, like, say, a couple billion. We'll see what happens, but that's my bet on Ultra, that we get a similar market cap to Gala Games, which is right now. Have a look. So Gala Games, if you just keep it on your screen, I'll just do it from here. Gala Games market cap is 2.1 billion, and Ultra is a market cap of 141 million. So yeah, it's a 20x off Gala Games. So that would be a really, really nice trade if that can play out. I don't really see, in terms of I bought Ultra for an investment. It's not really I don't trade it all the time. I just invested in it for fundamentals, and I just think that Gala Games' product, what they actually produce, is not that amazing compared to Ultra. So we'll see. Just an investment. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'd say Gala's in a bit of a cool off. A lot of these high cap alts are hitting some major resistance because they've been basically up only. We talked about this last week too. It's like, watch the weekend structure, watch the dominance flips, and what do we see? We saw Bitcoin go sideways, and during that same time, we had a couple of days of really strong upside from the alts who just went bananas over the weekend, and that's typical. It 2x'd over the weekend. Gala did. So
yeah, it's lush.
Yeah.
MDX, take my money. Just made my next month's subscription and after. Everyone in the chat really should try these indicators. Much fun. Yeah, the indicator suite we've got is mind-blowing at this point. We literally have like 2 companies worth of years of building all mashed into one suite. So if you are interested in TradingView indicators, the only thing you need is MDX Algo, because literally we have every single thing covered in the there's probably like millions of different ways you can use them, like literally millions of different ways, because there are so many indicators and they have so many variants and there's so many things you can do. There's literally anything you could think of in terms of a trading. If you're using TA, anything you could think of, you could do with the indicators now. Any type of strategy through TA. So it's pretty mental. I've never seen a better buy Chad than Baby Whiff. This is where we go, bro. This is where we're going from here. But yeah,
I mean, it feels like what does it
You need
feel
to,
like? It
honestly.
feels like it's 4 years ago. That's what it feels like. That's
Yeah.
everyone's
I've
like,
never seen a better chart than Baby Whiff. Honestly, it is clearly the best chart. It's clearly the future of finance. Like, we just have to long the future of finance, guys. We have to understand that it's no longer all the high caps, it's the low caps. Like Soul Pack, they're going to be the future of finance, guys. Everyone will transact to them. That's what's going to happen.
Bring me to the desert. I am Lonsky. David Lonsky. Yeah, Lonsky, we'll get you in the back with the alpacas and the llamas. Have some fun back there with them. You can be oh mate, it's so annoying actually. I was gonna eat camel yesterday. And they had no stops. So yeah, I don't know why I brought that up. It's really random. I just thought randomly the camel whilst talking about Alarmski. But yeah, I was gonna eat camel yesterday, but they ran out of stock. So I'm waiting for them to stock up their fucking kitchen with some more camels. XRP will still outperform BTC. That's just, dude. Just look at the fucking chart and don't be retarded. It's obviously not going to happen. MDX fading Pepe Son because he's scared of the OG. Guys, go on Pepe on Sol.
We already did. I already looked at that. Yeah. We're not fading Pepe on Sol, but it's just higher of a market cap than the shitties that I'm trading. But I mean, you can long it. Doesn't look bad.
Oh, you remember BitClout? Fuck me, BitClout was mental.
Yeah, that didn't end well.
Yeah, that absolutely hockey stick to the floor.
These friggin' buys on the CRO. I don't know if you guys caught some of the Crow move in the last couple of days.
Yeah, look at that.
Anything that,
look at that indicator.
Anything onboarding, like getting people like plebs on into crypto, anything like that has staking, that has rewards, they're gonna go bananas because that's what people need to get into crypto. They need an entry point. So all the on ramps from fiat to crypto are gonna go ham. Like Crow was like my number one thing last cycle.
Chris, you love Crow. You absolutely love Crow, bro.
Bro, I paid for my house with this thing, bro. Like I got out like over 85 cents, 86 cents. Like in the actual like top part, like an entire bag, just market sold it from under 6 cents. It was amazing.
I think you're right, mate. I think it's going to go a lot higher. On ramps are going to do well.
Yeah. Especially ones that built in the bear market, you know. They were still funding teams, different sports. They were funding, UFC and promoting. And I think that's always a good sign. And now you're basically at the last little line of resistance before you go somewhere fun.
MDX ALGO, bro. How does one earn a spot on your island? Mate, I don't know what you're on about, to be honest. It's not fucking Epstein right now, Jeffrey Epstein. You have to come and spit on me.
Don't. No.
Camel coins. Wait, we need to make a camel bean coin.
Chris saying no about that makes me want to talk about it even more.
No, I'm saying don't go down that road. We need to have like a mute button. Like that's not. Yes, we all know he didn't kill himself, okay? But that's all there is.
Yeah, I don't even know either. Alts didn't even flinch with that small BTC dump. Did BTC dump? Let's have a quick look. Sorry, did it dump? But it was very small.
What are you talking about?
Dump? That's a dump for ants. What's that?
Let's have a look. How much did we get?
That's a speed bump, bro.
Yes.
Wait, I see what you're looking at. This is what you're looking at. That's a dump. Look at that. Oh my god.
It's like this. It's like
nuking, bro.
We're in a massive downtrend. Fuck, we're gonna lose it all. Man, I actually really want to start just degening.
It's honestly really fun, guys. For anyone that does trade leverage and it just stresses you out, like we were all having a conversation the other day, just like the most fun we've ever had is just trading meme coins, and we're going back to it because 2017 was just so fun doing that, and then everyone gets involved in leverage. It gets very serious. If this happens, you lose it. Blah blah blah. It's still fun to do. Like, don't get me wrong. Trade a bit, but also get involved in the meme coins, guys. Just purely for the memes.
I agree on Crow. I do as well. Yes.
Or this guy's saying about ordinals. Like, yeah, I agree. Like ordinals. The biggest problem that I have is that BRC20 is not like ERC20. It's just kind of a marketing ploy. Totally different technology. But they're still going to do well. I think all the ordinals are probably going to do very well, but
it literally doesn't matter. It's just narratives anyway, and like
yeah,
again,
exactly.
it's the first version of it. Blast is going to do so well as well.
I
Like,
actually do think it's legs though. I think
yeah,
fundamentally
I
there's
think it's got legs.
to do money.
I think it's got
Right,
legs.
I think enterprise businesses are just going to have to go. They're going to do a analysis on it, but okay, we want to launch a token, but we really need to make sure there's not a problem with this fucking token. Like we can't have a hack or a problem or some sort of change or a dilution. Like the only thing you can really do is get BRC20. Like it's as secure as the Bitcoin blockchain. I think it's going to have legs.
Everything on Blast is going to have massive legs. Like you were saying earlier, Max, like the ecosystems that do well are like essentially like have a ton of good devs on them to make products, and Blast is essentially making it so that like mining or like whatever it is, proof of stake or proof of work, the money is essentially going towards the devs instead of just going to the nodes, or it's at least split between them, which is good. It means if you own a stake of the project, you're also paying out to the devs. That's a really, really good ecosystem model. I think it's going to be really.
This brother here just like comes out with this mental comment. Ha ha ha! Camel lover now. We know why you in love with camels, bruv. Like, when the fuck was this channel about camels? When did I ever let off that I'm in love with camels, boys? Like, am I secretly just fucking going nuts? I got schizophrenia and I'm putting up camel videos and talking about the fucking reverse head and shoulders on their humps. Like, bruh. How is the Legende still into shitcoins, fading ordinals, low prices? I'm not fading ordinals. I'm in fucking 3 ordinal projects.
Look,
BRC20.
We'll mention it before. The BRC20, the Blast Network.
Yeah, we're bullish as fuck. You fading them. They're like our biggest.
I've got Beppe, Finger, all that, Orbit, all that shit.
BRC20.com. I'm in Audi, and I've got another one which I've invested in the seed round, which I will be announcing soon. And we on this channel will all trade it live. Okay, I'll say to you right now, the next big announcement. I did Alva, LAVA, that fucking moon. Let me show you actually. Where's my DEX tools? Okay, out this one. Absolutely. So it came out of its fucking launch and just did nothing, and then just absolutely gigged it to the upside. I think we're looking, if you got into the lows, probably around a couple X, which is really, really nice. This is a meme I got into. Myro was obviously one from a while back, wasn't it? You guys can see my screen, right? Myro's pumping again. Yeah, you can see my screen. Let me get rid of the chat one sec so you can see it properly. And then so we spoke about on my channel Rocky. Rocky is doing really well as well. We got into Rocky down here. I still got a small bag of it. It's probably turned into a few thousand, like that. Pretty nice. I think I put 2K into this or something stupid. Like it was just something small. It's probably done about, not much. But yeah, it's still Rocky's Moon. They all did it. The meme coins did it. Prop C, where are we at on Proppy?
It's also only just getting started, Rocky. Like, look at the chart. It has got so much room to go. It's not even like close to all-time high.
I think Prop C is on the verge.
Yeah, Prop C is on the verge.
Yeah, really like it. Yeah, let me look at Rocky again. I wasn't really looking at TI, I was looking at price. Yeah, it's the first leg out.
Yeah, it's like literally the beginning. Little dump here, scare everyone, send it.
It's probably something like this. Probably won't be able to see this. And then Wicks in there, and then that holds it. Some high low, and then continue. Yeah. And then, Rocky's pretty nice. Real fucking shitty. What else was I going to look at? I had another question somewhere, didn't I? Year of the camel. Okay, I just brought camels into the stream real hot. And if you had told me at the beginning of the stream I was going to be talking about camels, like I would have just been like, no, mate, I'll bet $1 million that I'm not going to talk about camels. But here we are.
The joke was about alpacas and stuff. Like, how did we get to camels, though? I don't think anyone.
No, I just thought of a llama, and I just remember the guy at the restaurant was like, "Would you like to try the camel?" And I was like, "You know what?"
Oh, I see. That's how we got there. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, you know what, dude? Yeah, go on then. He's like, it's 280 dirham. I was like, you know what, dude? Just do it. Let's have the camel. And he came out really apologetically. He was like, sorry, sir. We had shipment of camel yesterday, but I cannot serve you not fresh camel. So we don't.
Yeah, you don't want to eat not fresh camel. I don't know how.
Yeah, he was like, I cannot serve it to you not fresh. And I was like, no camel. And I was like, okay, can I have the veal? He was like, yes, we'll get the veal. So it was all chill. But like, you're listening to my life, legends. That's what we're talking about. Fucking camels. I'm walking around Dubai eating camels, or trying to eat camels. Don't even get it.
The chat is weird tonight. The chat's really weird tonight.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Someone just said, "Who got me some camel dick, mate? Sort it out."
if you remember, if I have less than 3 hours sleep, the streams are always going to be fucking weird. Do you remember when I used to stream 2 times a day at one point? I'd literally stream for like 8 hours and I would sleep for 2 hours and then get back up and stream again. And the second stream was always absolutely outrageous. Like some of the shit which was going on. I was like eating burritos and then like going and getting drunk and passing out. It was just fucking mental.
Adam Alzar says, the way the camel eat catus is so horny. You like naughty animals, MDX naughty boy.
This is going
What?
good.
Yeah,
What?
check.
Oh, somebody already clipped that camel thing, and it's already in the Discord. That's funny.
No, bro. Let's not do that. Let's stay away from that right now. Stop it. That camel one was a bit of a slip. That's gonna go. That could go real weird. That could be one of those ones you see on Instagram. You're like, what?
Yeah, because it's gonna get memed.
That could get weird. I could get like that could ruin the whole. Like they say, there's no such thing as bad publicity, but I just don't know about that. I think that might change the rules.
I want the memes so bad. Just you
Why
in the
is
desert with some camels.
All right, can someone bring up a cash tree chart? Like, you know, I think cash tree absolutely mooned, guys. We got into it, and I think it did an absolute moon. Yeah, it did actually do a big moon, but then it's come back. I actually think maybe
Yeah,
around.
I'm mostly out of this thing now, but it was a good run for the most part.
It
can still have a continuation. Yeah,
it went up.
Definitely
it went up from, we got in here. It went up to, you know, if you got from the peak to trough or trough to peak, it did all right. I think it did like a 5x. Looking at those numbers, but yeah, it was a cash tree is quite a cool little one. Maybe we can do another go on it. I don't know. Maybe we'll do another rally Runiente. Cashes. All right, let's so what's in Discord? Fuck, oh no.
The camel. Oh, the memes are coming. People are using AI in the Discord to generate camel memes. Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, let's go.
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
Okay. No. Okay. Well, look. Okay. If you want to look, are they in the free Telegram or the Discord paid?
They're in the Discord.
Okay.
I haven't even looked at Telegram.
If BTC, what?
Oh my god.
Well, am I getting wrecked in the VIP?
Oh,
It's just an AI dude with a big mustache next to a camel. Just it's just a bit weird.
Max, okay, if BTC hits 12 mil, okay, that's a strange number, but yeah, if it hits 12 mil, MDX takes some camel spit on live stream. Oh, take it.
Hey, what is wrong with that tonight?
Guys, stop. I'm not taking it. I was saying that because fucking llamas. Why is it camel spit? There should be a llama, bro. Anyway, the reason I was saying that for a joke, llamas spit, don't they? So I said spit all over me, and I like it. I'm not actually gonna like it. It'd be fucking disgusting. I'll be like, listen, you little llams, and slap it around its fucking face. Imagine just watching me on stream slap a llama. Hey, let's just get weird out here.
What is that one? That is not allowed.
Camel toes can be rather nice.
Oh yes, yes, please.
I love it when Bitcoin's just going up and we can just chat. This is the thing is, right? You get serious in the bear market because that's the time where you should go to work in the bear market. But in the bull market, it is actually just time to fuck around and just watch it go up. There's nothing you can do. TA goes out of the window. We're going up. We've got the direction. The direction is the hard part. We've nailed it. Now we wait. It's actually the direction is the easier part than velocity. I'm just saying that it's easier to predict the direction in general. But once the direction is set, now it's time to sit back and fucking watch the gains come in and just talk about llamas spitting on your fucking private jets. Shit. This is not for children. I have to put on the thing, not for children, this video.
Yeah, this is NSFW for sure.
Mate, NSF.
I love it.
What does that even mean, Will? Sometimes, bro, are you talking Morse code?
Not safe for work, sir. Common term. You don't.
Yeah, very common term. What?
Never heard that.
How do you not know that?
Wait, you've never heard that, really?
No, I don't speak Morse code. I hadn't heard it. I don't speak like a robot, legends. You're telling me like, oh my god, you don't know what this is. No, I don't know what the fuck that is, mate. Like no one knows.
You speak some like quantum entanglement, like I mean.
Yeah, I know about that, but I don't know about NRSBA, SBA, whatever you said. Enough camel naughtiness.
Oh
Eve,
gosh.
I could have said a horrible joke about that right there, Eve, but I'm not going to do it because I don't think we can handle those types of jokes right now.
Oh my god, dude! I can't, like, the chat is in the Discord is so good. I'm like dying. I'm like having to mute myself just because.
Okay, guys? If you want to go and look at the hilarious chat, you need to pay. If you're gonna rinse me with these fucking memes, you have to pay, and you need the VIP chat and Discord is paid. So it's $69 to see. I love the way it's $69 as well. It's dodgy, bro. The whole company is just. I'm just thinking about it. Like, we just built a real weird little seedy company. It's like, come and look at my camel spit, and then $69. It's fucked up. Your chat experienced technical difficulties. Please try again later. Yeah, well, good. Boys, can you give me your helium, please? Do you want to do some charting on helium, Chris, while we calm down?
Yeah, I can look at helium.
We've got to do the fucking giveaway. Shit. Every ATH MDX gets spat on. Wait, what? Every ATH MDX gets spat on my horse looking. What? Just read it completely straight. Every ATH MDX gets spat on my horse looking thing.
Mate, can't you read? Oh no, well, it is actually like that.
What it says.
It is actually
That's what it says. Why are you telling me? I'm reading what he said, bro. Like,
yeah, I just looked.
Can you read?
Oh my god.
I'm reading what he wrote. He's fine.
Yeah, I agree, Reese. This chat has got hella camel llama sauce. It is so sus.
The thing is, I reckon the reason people actually like sometimes still recognize me on the street and stuff like this really random, not a massive YouTube channel, is because they watch this and it's just so fucking random sometimes that they're like, there is no other stream right now where we're doing like this is happening, or we're talking about camel spit and shit. Like, it's just unbelievably mental. It's just like, if I was trying to learn about crypto and I never got into crypto and I landed on this stream right now as the first stream, I'd probably leave crypto. I'd probably be like, you know what? I'm staying away from that.
There are a bunch of creepy llama camel loving autists. So
I'd generally be like, look,
the latest Midjourneys in the chat.
Oh,
I'll be like, I'm up for it.
Look at the second to last one. What is that?
Pepe. Could rival Pepe, maybe. Who knows? The thing about these meme coins, Legends, is that there's no real way to actually know. Like, my dad actually messaged me. He was like, I know, with your trading expertise, maybe you could help me with some meme coin channels. I was like, you know what? Not really, because it's just a gamble. Just get all of them and just wait for the one to pop. It's easy, yes, bro. Inverse rat tail hair Soloway. God, that just came out real hardcore, man. It's easy, yes, bro. Inverse rat Soloway when he buys, we sell. Oh, bro, that was a good one. Let's do the funniest joke in the chat. That is genius. Oh, God. Please, may do. Why? He wrote sir, but it's just SI. Please, Sai, help. Bro, please, Sai, help me. What? Hey, Sai, hey to my friend Hugh G. What? Reaction, it's his birthday.
What?
Joe, stop. I genuinely feel like I'm fucked. Like, I'm just trying to read it, but it just makes me sound like I'm retarded. If I say what you've exactly written, it makes me sound like I can't read. Please see hey to friend Hugh G. Reaction is no, bro. It makes me sound like I'm fucked. Oh.
What's good, UG? How you doing, Hugh?
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Every all-time. What, bro? He spoke time wrong. I think he's supposed to say every all-time high MDX gets spat on by a camel.
Yeah, these guys have got to be joking. Every single one spelled wrong.
I love
Guys,
it.
please spell correctly. I understand, like, sometimes if you're like in the chat and it's hyped up and it's like going off, but just take 2 seconds, because I actually generally feel like I'm maybe losing a little bit of the will here. My llama has to go fund me. Yeah, that'd be good. I think it's no. Any base chain, any base chain gems. That's lit. Oh, that's actually a sick name. Base chain. Like, yo, I'm on the bass chain, just blasting out some drum and bass. After Brett, I just found the dancing wolf. Chart looks bullish too. I bring up wolf then. Let's have a look. Are we gonna moon it?
Is it Central Exchange or is it shitcoin?
It looks like a shit coin to me, man. You're saying any base chain?
Definitely a shitty.
We should do a coin called base chain, right? And then if you have loads of the coin, you just have loads of base.
We're on the base chain.
I suggested each all-time high llama spit on MDX. You can't even spell llama, bruv. I don't want to like call you out right now, but he's just doing this to troll me. But you don't spell llama like that. I was
Like
suggesting each all-time high a llama spit on MDX. What's wrong with that? To be honest, let's go. I'm up for it.
Yeah, that's hectic.
Camel spit. No joke. You should launch. I thought it said camel. I thought it said camel scalp. Imagine that. What we looking at right now? Some other coin.
I don't know if it's the right coin, but it's just some Central Exchange shitty.
Wait. Joe says this. Crack. He says, "Say crack my finger 5 times and say it backwards." No, dude.
No, don't do that.
Dude. No, dude. No. Also, it would be Reengif Yum.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, mate. I'm not saying it because obviously he thinks I'm going to say finger my crack, but it's like, I don't know. He doesn't. I'm trying to actually say it backwards, like legitimately. So I start with like Reengif Yum. You know, I'm fucking him up. MDX Crypto doesn't know that because he doesn't have any employer. That is true. My employer is God. We need Gareth Soloway whiff hat. We need Gareth Soloway.
Oh, mate, we definitely need that. That is the best idea, mate. Whoever that is, you just win. We need to actually make that Soloway with hat.
Yeah.
Just put, no. Just get it because he has a man bun. Give him like a little like rice patty hat.
Yeah,
a little like straw hat.
Gareth Soloway with bun.
Mate, this is so good.
Max, do you think Soloway is a scammer or just a bad trader?
Yes.
Honestly, I generally think he's both because he's a bad trader, evidently, but he's also a scammer because he calls himself a master and then makes people buy things off him to learn how to trade. But like, it's a scam. Yeah, it generally is a scam. If you go to if I walk into Mackie D's and they advertise a burger and I look at it and I buy it and then it comes out and it's a piece of lettuce, it's a scam. That's what he's doing. He's like, look, come get the burger, but here's a piece of lettuce when you buy it. It's a scam. It's llama on the keys. All right, let's do the giveaway in a second. Soloway with hat. Yeah, I could go mad. Can I pet that dong coin? Dong coin. What the fuck? This guy, you said, I won, woohoo. You know, he wrote, I won, who. I won, hoo.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, let's do the giveaway.
Yeah,
right.
I got the winner.
You got the winner, yeah? So we're going to announce the winner. Last week. You are going to win a lifetime subscription from MDX ALGO. So...
I sent it to you on Disky.
Oh, I haven't got Disky open. Just fire it in the chat, brother.
Okay, the winner is Wola La Fiesta from Mexico.
Oh, nice. Wola La Fiesta. Nice. So yeah, we will message you, Stefan. If you message this person on the Lord Dumpu, if we message this person, they are the winner of the lifetime. So we'll get them into the lifetime. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go on Twitter and we're going to post the new tweet, aren't we, leggies? So if I go here, if you come over, guys, to MDX Algo, you can see here. This is our little live stream we're doing now. This is the calls we're doing. We're going to post a tweet up here, and we're going to farm it out. So what we're going to do, guys, is do when the tweet pops up. Tell me, I'll refresh when Stefan posts the tweet. Do you think Bitcoin will show some correction before going up, or will it reach 100K first? The amount of times I've been asked this question. I'll say it one more time, ladies. Nobody knows. It's long until proven otherwise. The market is going up, so don't try and bet against it. You just let the trend is your friend. Trend is your friend. So what we're waiting for is no one really knows. I do think there will be a correction throughout the halving period. No one knows when it's going to happen. We're in blue sky breakout territory. You just have to wait. If you're not in your positions already, unfortunately, sometimes this game, you miss the move. And if you miss the move, be patient and buy the next pullback. The thing about the beginning of bull markets as well, the reason that in the beginning of bull markets, in all markets, you have gaps that never get filled, depending on what exchange it is, weekend trading. The reason gaps don't get filled at the beginning of bull markets, specifically in crypto, is because the market does like to run away with itself at the beginning, and people get very excited. And then when the pullback happens, it never goes back to those prior levels. The beginning, if you look at the beginning of bull markets, it's, you usually never go back to those levels again.
No,
we never ever went back to below 6K, and that's where the whole thing really based off. We literally never went there, leggies. So sometimes if you haven't got your head in the game, sometimes you just miss the beginning move. What do we know is that what we do know is that nobody knows. This is true. Do not be solo way, yeah. Solo way.
It's a pretty good tip to life. Just do not be solo way. I like that.
Yeah, he just turned into the new Kramer. It's kind of fucked, isn't it?
Him and Capo. It's funny.
Oh, Capo was talking cap the whole time. It just exposed, honestly, like most dudes got really exposed by this market. Like it was a very, very basic error, and they made, unfortunately, it was a very slow upside, so they got wrecked.
The tweet is up, ladies and gents.
Yay!
Do you see the one posted by Mark in the chat, in the Discord chat?
Dude,
which one? Oh, the llama pics.
The one.
Yeah,
with the.
Oh,
It's so bad.
Dude, stop posting things to me in the chat.
These are absolutely genius.
Oh. All right, legends. I'm going to post the tweet. This is how you do the contest for lifetime. It's in the live chat. If you can you guys pin it? Can you pin that message if you're an admin?
I did.
I'm gonna go look at myself getting absolutely wrecked on my other
by the community.
Community's all just absolutely running with the camel stuff. Asia will take 5% profit. Right, guys, if you want to see me get wrecked by camel memes, join mdxalgo.com and join the Traders Network in Discord. It's in the best traders group in the world. Like, I couldn't imagine anywhere else where you get more insight in trading, fun, banter, altcoin picks, everything, resources, information. The trading group that we are all in, me, Chris, Will, and everybody else, the 10 other mentors, is literally one of the best places for trading you can be in the world. There's hands down probably nowhere else you could be. Also, you get the indicator suite, which is, again, one of the best indicator suites you can get. We have freaking goddamn the academy with all the educational content. So what we're packing is some serious camel meat, okay? And if you want to come and check out this fucking slab of good old camel beef and camel load, you know what to do. Because you got to remember, camels are packing a lot of stuff in their hump.
Camel load. Camel.
Are you packing camel loads?
If you think about it, like camels have an extremely heavy load on their back from their humps. And you know, if you want to really, really get to grips with what's going on in the camel life, you got to join the group. That's what I'm saying, legends. That's what you get when I have 2 hours sleep. You get a deep, heavy load of camel content. Oh, that last one was hectic. Oh god.
What, you seen the pictures now?
I'm not. No, I'm not looking. No, I just heard
wait
myself
till
say. I just heard myself say a deep, heavy load of camel content, and that was like.
That's not allowed.
That's not helping yourself, bud.
Honestly, this
someone in the chat in our Discord just said these are worth a lifetime sub alone. Absolutely hilarious.
This is when MDX has 2 hours sleep. It just goes absolutely ballistic. Crypto lows and camel toes, yeah. Upon climax, Max is getting launched. What?
Nah.
Dale, stop. To be honest, I just said some outrageous shit. It's not exactly that outrageous. Total legend. Yeah, it's been a bit of a weird one, hasn't it, boys?
Yeah.
Camel arm humps.
Pretty camely, yeah.
Well, we should wrap it up before it gets a little too off the rails.
Chris,
it's already off the rails.
Boring, bro. Have you seen me like stop being boring, bro? I want to go off the rails and not even talk about llamas anymore. Let's just go into some other animals like goats. No, not the goats. Let's get out of the stream. Actually, you're right. Let's move. The goats, bro. No,
load the goat memes. Load the goat memes. We need some goat memes now.
Little cheese,
oh,
goat's cheese. Mate, Matt, what's camel cheese like?
I can't even imagine.
Oh yeah, they actually sell camel milk here. They sell camel milk here.
Camel milk.
Yeah, it's hectic. Just another Monday evening stream on MDX. Love it. Yeah, they do get a bit weird. I'm gonna real sharpen it up soon. I get a nice setup. I'm gonna get all this. I'm gonna get good internet. And how's the internet been? Has it been crisp?
It has actually been crisp.
Yeah, it's been really clean.
I got here a few minutes ago. Yeah, it's hectic, dude. Honestly, I would honestly say leave. Like, it's go to the beginning.
I completely agree. I would honestly say leave as well.
Yeah,
Once I hear what I heard, I'd be like, what the fuck? This
Just
is
go back to the beginning. Go back to the beginning.
Oh.
They even sell camel milk in Australia. All right, boys and
You
girls.
ever tried bull milk? You ever tried bull milk, Max?
Mate, end the stream. What?
Don't know. Not true.
This is not allowed.
Okay, so yeah, just one last thing. This is the contest, leggies. If you have just joined, leave to go on this website and go. You can win a lifetime subscription, MDX lifetime subscription there. Okay, guys. Okay, my baby girl learned a lot about camels today. Oh shit, son. Yeah, I'm gonna put children. This is not children. No children on this, bro. To be honest, we haven't said anything that too explicit, but I don't want to put those kind of images into children's in their heads. They don't need
them in my head. I don't want them in my head.
No,
you started
it. No, Viking, you're a big muscly Viking. You've seen lots of weird shit in the woods. You can handle it.
Oh. So, any last thoughts, Bitcoin? I guess we're just it's up till proven otherwise. The shit coins are fun for trading, and yeah, we're in a bull market.
All right, leggies. We'll see you on the flippers. I'm just going to cancel this and go straight to bed. All right. It's been a hectic stream, lots of fun, and I'll see you leggies on the flippers. Go do our contest on Twitter. I'll retweet it now as well, and then mdxalgo.com. All right. See you guys later. Cheers up. Bye bye.
Peace out.
Later.